Invited Colin. Perfect. So the other broadcast kind of ended abruptly, and it was my fault. I hit the wrong button. That's what happens here on Happs. I don't know why. I just hit the wrong button. I think I got distracted. So, I think, oh, here we go. Hi, Milton. So, I need to go to the other room here. Colin's here. There we go. Sorry about that abruptly ending, but here's the other thing that I hope they can do is where we know how long we're on.
That would be useful. It really
Yeah,
would.
yeah,
It would be useful to know that we're still in the broadcast. I went to make a cup of tea. I came back and everybody had gone.
yeah.
We'd
It
all
was
left.
it
Oh,
left
oh,
abandoned once again.
yeah. Cast
Is
aside
that
by
the
our old
correct
people.
time, sir? Is it almost 4 o'clock there?
Yes, twice. 4 o'clock in
Twice.
two places. Yeah.
So, right now, I would just love just you and I to chat for a while. Um,
Okay.
did you
Sounds
see
like
the
a
name
plan.
of the broadcast?
No, I didn't,
Happy
but I can find.
Days. Happy Days with Mike and Colin
Oh,
for,
happy
on
days. Yeah.
Haps TV.
Yeah,
We're
happy days.
happy days.
Sunday,
That's us.
Monday, happy days. Yeah, that was good.
Yes. Yeah.
My misspent youth.
Yeah.
Henry Winkler. He was one of the
He was.
characters, and
Yeah. We're
Tom
warming up.
Costa.
Hey. Hey.
Yeah, hey, yeah.
Did you ever
He,
hit the jukebox
he,
hoping you get a free song? You know? Did you ever do that?
he used to hit the jukebox with a cat
Yeah.
shaver, didn't he? He was like,
And he would get a free song just like
he did.
that. If
Yeah.
life could be that easy.
Oh, it probably is
Yeah.
somewhere in the globe. Not in our lifetime.
Yeah.
Maybe in another lifetime, though. Yeah.
So there is a huge camp that
Okay.
really wants to have the landscape. Now, I don't know if you know this, but yeah, we're back. I hit the wrong button. We'll call it that, right? Here on Happy Days. But
Yes.
sometimes the broadcasts get hijacked,
Mm.
and we've had where we've
We've had a
lost our
few of
way,
those. We've had a
and
few of those.
you just have to do a fresh start. We once had one. It was one of the craziest broadcasts we ever had. I think it was something like "Light Chat with Colin." I think that was the title.
Oh, yes. I think I mentioned in the broadcast, and this is a light chat. Hmm.
Very
I remember
light.
it well. Yes.
Yes. How would you describe that broadcast? I thought that was the feeding frenzy. That's what we should have called it.
It was. There was a film called Piranhas a long time ago. Many, many
Sherry,
moons.
Sherry. The I'm gonna follow you. Here we go.
Rehab.
Is this live? Why do people keep saying that? Yeah, it's live.
I don't know.
They keep
What's up?
thinking we're playing. Captain,
Yeah.
is it because it doesn't say live? Like what? They keep asking me if it's live.
I've seen a broadcast. I think it
Hmm.
was the guy Chris Legend.
Okay.
Um, can't think of his damn name.
Yeah.
He does a bit of DJing and a bit of
Yeah, I know who
artist.
you mean. Really nice man.
Really nice
That
guy. And
guy?
he was doing a
Yeah.
broadcast. That's the one. He was doing a
Yeah.
broadcast earlier on. At the
Hmm.
bottom of the broadcast, it said live somewhere down here. And
Yeah.
then up here somewhere, it said pre-recorded. So, I mean, I'm looking at it thinking, well, is this live? Is this pre-recorded? What's going on?
Oh.
Hmm.
Well, when I play the videos, it always says pre-recorded
Right.
because they are pre-recorded.
That is
Yeah.
the one thing that's missing, the ability to
Play
load the
music.
music up so that it
Yeah.
sounds decent.
Yeah. So, well, you know what? It's day 4.
It is.
So
It's
if you
early
guys
days.
could change anything about the platform, in day 4, what would it be and why?
Well, there would be your
I'm
pet
asking
hates
them
your.
in the comments too.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. No, no, please fill the space. That's your
Um,
job.
I was going to say the ability to upload videos.
Yes.
That would be it. To upload music at
Yes.
least, even if it's in Not
Yeah.
letterbox. This one thingy.
So when you poor Colin here is not a Friends fan, and I talked to him about the reference of Ross and Rachel were on a break, and I just want to know if you guys thought that Ross and Rachel were on a break in Friends. If even if you're in the replay, just tell me, because Ross always used to go, "We were on a break." He slept with another girl,
Ah, right. Okay.
but I think they've been on a break for like 12 hours,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
he got a schmangy going quick. Vanita, how are you? Vanita, I loved your broadcast today. It was unbelievable. She did like
There's
a
a.
ministry from her car about
Yeah.
love and kindness. Yeah, it was
I think I
I
entered into the broadcast right near the end, briefly.
yes. If anybody would
Everyone's
like to come up, just tell us. We'll see what we can do. We'll run it by our producer. And that's Colin. Colin will do a hand movement like this, if that's okay. He did it the other, yeah, yeah. Or and if he doesn't like the guest, he goes,
cut, cut.
yeah, yes.
Give me destiny. Just what? I can't read that. Badges, I see you. Benita, there is live purple button on several casts that are not live. Well, that's interesting.
Okay, is that why everyone's asking me if it's live?
Possibly.
Yeah,
Possibly. Leslie, I
but
don't know what happened. I went to make a cup of tea. I came back and you'd all abandoned me. I thought, okay, something I said.
I
Did I
pushed
get
the
the
wrong
wrong tea
button.
bags?
I think
Oh, I got.
everybody had pushed my buttons so much in the last broadcast. I think I lost my way, and I
Mm,
just pressed the red button, which means end broadcast. But
mm.
I think it was supposed to happen. Yeah.
It dropped off and I was kicked out.
And
Uh, all
oh, it
things.
thinks it's still live?
Oh,
What? Is that
escape red
broadcast still
button.
running? No. Is
No,
that
it can't
broadcast
be.
still running, Sweet
No, it's
Pea?
not because it came up with the time
Okay.
frame 1 hour
Yeah.
30 something
Okay.
minutes. So I came back with a cup of tea. Everybody had gone. I thought I got the wrong tea bags. There's something wrong here.
Good.
To no avail.
So if anyone would like to come up, just request and we'll run it by the producer. There you go. So does anybody think that Ross and Rachel were on a break? And was Ross being a bad guy? And do you guys even remember Happy Days with Fonzie? That was such
Oh,
a great show. That
mm.
was what when did that come out? In the
It must have
70s.
been. It's got to be in the 70s because I watched it at a
Sweet
young
Pea, do you
age.
want to come up? Is that what you mean? Yes? Is yes you remember Happy Days, or yes?
Chachi, Scott Baez or something. He
Okay.
played Chachi, didn't he? The handsome young brute.
He he was part of that investigation, of wrongful
Oh, I don't know.
unappropriate touching and weirdness,
Oh,
and
oh, right.
yeah, yeah. I think they settled out of court, but
Scott Baio, that's him. That's the guy. Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, I don't know.
yeah.
Because he was with
It's got to
Jody.
be hard to be a household name, and they were all huge stars,
Yeah. Trouble is, you
and
become a household name and people start cloning you and using your image and pretending to be you, and
well,
that's how it goes.
Harry Winkler is a great
Henry,
actor,
Henry,
but he will. What did I call him?
Harry.
Harry Henry. He said he'll always be the Fonz. It doesn't matter what role he's done. He'll always be the Fonz.
I had a
Yeah.
jacket at the time, going way back when, and I actually put it an indelible ink on the back of my jacket. Yeah. Hey.
What year?
Well, yeah. Well, somebody said it came out in '74, so I'd be about 10.
Wow.
Yeah, 10.
Wow. It was a wholesome show though. It really was.
Mm.
It had aspects about it that was like the Honeymooners. And the Honeymooners became the Flintstones, the cartoon.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would make sense.
Do you see that? How they did that? They took the
I
you know
remember
what
the
I
Flintstones, but not the Honeymooners. I don't remember that.
oh my with Jackie Gleason. Oh my god. It was unbelievable. You would love it. You should
Mm,
watch that. That is so your wheelhouse.
yeah,
You would love that. That was the beginning. It came out around the same time the Lucy show did. It's
I
way
Love
back.
Lucy, Lucille Ball.
Yeah.
I remember that. We had that over here.
Yeah, and then Leave It to Beaver, which you could never have as a title now. That would never be in the name of a show now, unless it was a parody.
Lever the Beaver. You can't say Lever the Beaver.
Leave It to Beaver.
Oh,
Who
right.
said
Okay.
that? Yeah,
I don't know.
you don't know that show either?
No,
Oh, you
it's
should look
not
that
the show
up.
that we have over here. Yeah, I
I
will.
think those came out in the '60s,
Right. That would make
and they
sense.
were wholesome, and they had like kind of strange behavior in it, and there was still the mom stayed at home, cooked the meals,
The
washed the
Waltons.
clothes.
We used to watch the Waltons. That was over here.
John Boy.
Yeah,
Good
John
night,
Boy,
John
Mary
Boy.
Ellen.
We
Yeah, and Little House on the Prairie. We had that.
Yeah, yeah. I love Beretta. I don't know if you remember that. And
That was
and
detective, wasn't it? Was it a detective?
and he had a parrot, and I wanted a parrot. The parrot talked to him. I think it was a lonely kid. And then there was Kojak. Remember Kojak? He
Theo
was a
Kojak,
bad.
played by Telly Savalas.
Yeah. Oh, and he was considered a sex symbol for a while. Hawaii Five O. That was
He
another
sang a
one that was
song.
big.
He did a song, didn't he, Telly Savalas? He recorded
Yeah,
a song.
yeah. Gilligan's Island. Do you remember that? Joseph. Joseph, please come up. I lost my
Gilligan.
mind in the last broadcast. Oh
No,
my god.
I missed that one.
I was defending you, Joseph, and I think it went. Did it go sideways, Colin? I think Colin
It
was
went down a
rolling his eyes out.
spiral rather than
Yeah,
sideways. It
I think I lost
exponentially
it.
pear-shaped.
Yeah,
Good
yeah,
to see you here, though, Joe. Good to see you, buddy.
yeah.
Um, that's totally thrown me. I was going to move on to Hawaii Five O with
Go ahead, go ahead, go
Jack
ahead.
Jack
Do it,
Jack
do it.
Lord. Jack Lord, and who was the other
Yeah.
guy there? We always used to say, "Book him, Dano." That's his catchphrase. Book
All
him, Dano.
right. Yeah, yeah.
Book him, Dano.
And my favorite movie, like Clint Eastwood, Make My Day, Dirty Harry. Remember?
Oh,
Come
Dirty
on,
Harry.
punk.
Yeah,
Come on, punk.
he
Make
did
my
quite a
day.
few. He did a lot of spaghetti westerns. Fistful of Dollars, Few
Yes.
Dollars More.
I
The
love
Man.
when he was the misunderstood cop who blew everybody away with his Magnum 44.
Oh, Harry Callahan. That was the name of his character. Yeah.
It was Dirty Harry. That was the name of the movies, though. He was
Oh,
considered dirty.
Dirty Harry. Yeah.
Dirty Harry back in the day.
Good.
Starsky and Hutch. Do you remember
Oh yes,
Starsky and Hutch?
Paul Michael Glazier and David
Yeah.
Soul, who
Come
recorded
and
Silver
knock on
Lady.
my door.
Yeah,
I'll be waiting for you.
Silver Lady.
Three's Company. Remember that show must have cost about $4 to make.
Yeah, I don't think I saw
Like
that one.
they were always in that apartment. Like yeah, Friends
Columbo.
was cheap. Columbo.
Columbo. Yeah,
He
he
was
never finished
weird.
building the bungalow. He was. Yeah, he
He
never
was
finished
weird.
building the
Remember
bungalow.
the Night Stalker? Oh, I love
Night
that.
Stalker. Wow,
Yeah, yeah.
that's
And
great.
the Enforcer. I think it was the Equalizer. The
The
Equalizer.
Equalizer.
The
Yeah,
original one. That was
Ewa
amazing.
Woo Yeah, Ewa Woo That's what we used to call him.
Yeah,
Edward Woodward. Ewa Woo Things you say when you're kids. Yeah, he was good.
yeah.
He was
But
in the Wicker Man as well. He was in the Wicker
James
Man
at
as well.
16. Do you remember James at 16? I love that show too. That was another one. Eight
No,
is Enough. That was another show that was really popular.
we didn't have that.
I watched it, but never knew why. The Brady Bunch I thought was ridiculous, and I still watch that. And the most ridiculous show ever was Get Smart. Do you remember that?
Get Smart. Doesn't ring any bells.
You should look it up if you get time.
Mm. Who was
So what happened?
Petricelli? Who was Petricelli? Was he a solicitor or something, or a detective?
Oh yes,
Petricelli.
the Jeffersons. Remember that?
The Jeffersons.
Bees
Who
don't
can...
jump on the ground, down the grid. Would took a whole lot of trying just to get up that hill. Now we're up in the big leagues, getting our turn at bat. That was a great show. What was the
No,
show that had Kid Dynamite in it too? I can't remember that.
Kid Dynamite.
Kid Dynamite. I thought he was a cool cat too.
Um,
And when I was a
Rings a
little
bell.
boy, I loved Underdog. Do you remember Underdog? It was a cartoon.
No, we had Deputy Dog.
Yeah?
Yeah, Deputy
Yeah.
Dog. That was like an American. Hanna-Barbera did those sort of things, didn't they?
Yeah. What was it?
Um,
And believe it or not, if you're really old like I am, they had a cartoon of the Osmonds and they had a cartoon of the Jacksons. And I
yeah,
love that.
I caught a couple of those. Yeah,
And
yeah,
Spider-Man, I love those. But I think my favorite memory as a kid, being like, 8 to 10 years old, every Saturday they would play the old horror movies, like
yeah.
the werewolf ones and the Frankenstein.
Frankenstein, Dracula.
I watch those now and I'm like, I
Yeah,
was nuts. Oh, the Jetsons. That's so true. The Blob.
the Blob. I
The
was going to
Blob.
say the Blob.
The
It
Blob. Yeah.
creeps and beware of the Blob. Yeah,
At night or
bring down.
morning, Michael? Right for me right now, sir, it's 10:52. It's Monday, November 15th, and it's 1 degree Celsius here in Toronto. The talented and kind Colin is just before 4 o'clock in the morning where he is. And
I dream of
he's
Jeannie. Yeah.
I thought she was the most beautiful woman in the world. Oh my God, I thought she was, and Bewitched.
No,
And
Bewitched
Bewitched
Samantha,
was,
Bewitched with a
oh,
wiggly nose. Yeah, she was. Oh wow.
oh
Yeah.
my God.
Oh
Both of
crikey.
those were like, yeah,
Yeah.
wouldn't kick them out for eating crackers, that's for sure.
Oh
My
no.
Lord. No
Even if they
way.
left crumbs in the bed. Yeah.
New bat. God, they could
Yeah.
leave a buffet. I'd be fine. I'd find a way. I'd navigate around. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think
She
I
had
had
a
my
kid
first
called
crush.
Tabitha, didn't she? She had a kid called Tabitha.
Yes.
Colin, your
Yeah.
picture is super clear. You are making Michael look like he has his beauty filter on his camera. I'm not.
What's
That's called a backhanded compliment, isn't it? There's something not right there. It's like, Colin, where's your filter? Hmm.
oh,
Cheers. Cheers. Colin, you haven't put your filter on tonight.
Intuitive D? Do you want to come up and explain that
Yeah,
comment just for a moment?
thank you for that. Yeah, if I was a tree,
Oh,
I'd be 245. Yeah.
oh my
Oh, yeah.
God. I love her show, by the way. You got to watch her show here on Happs. She's phenomenal.
I will.
That is so
Oh,
funny. But you know what? The cameras do have a
bless you.
beautified mode now.
Do
They all
they?
do. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, but what's the
Yeah.
point? It's like all these selfies that people take and they put all these filters on, then you see them in real life. What?
Mhm.
You stole somebody's photo.
Do you know what
Whose
kills
phone?
me is that so
The
many
Incredible Hulk.
male
Yes.
stars are super short. Super short.
Yeah. Even Prince. Prince,
Well,
he was super short, wasn't
he was 5'2", I think, but Tom Cruise is like 5'6".
he? Lou Ferrigno. Joseph, are you talking about Lou Ferrigno?
Are you talking about the Incredible Hulk?
Yeah. Lou
Yeah, I saw the
Ferrigno.
picture, Joseph, of you and him. You look like a little boy beside him. Holy shit, is that guy
Oh.
big?
Mm.
There's a picture of Joseph. Joseph looks like this little boy beside,
Oh, I'd like
and
to see that.
his arm
Yeah.
is about the size of
Yeah.
Joseph's head.
Was
You
he
know,
a
like his
wrestler or something, Lou Ferrigno? I can't remember.
he was a
He was
bodybuilder.
a
The
bodybuilder,
same
that was it.
time that
Yeah.
the governor. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Joe says his
Schwarzenegger.
bicep. Yeah. Joe says his
Yeah,
bicep is bigger
it
than his head.
was. It was. He was one of the biggest man, but they all did horse tranquilizers back then.
Okay.
Literally, no, and I
What?
don't mean
So
tranquilizers.
they
So
could
you know what
keep
I
hold of
mean?
them. Yeah.
You know what they were doing? They were doing actually growth hormones for animals on them, and they
Oh, okay.
got freakishly huge. And
Wow.
Arnold said there was damage from doing
Mm.
that. But back then they didn't know what they were doing. John Wayne. Oh, yeah. Hey, Pablo, how are you?
Hello. Good evening.
How are things? Hey, Pablo, I pray for you every day, buddy. This cannot be a fun time. Yeah. So
No.
now you're watching the com show. You should have seen the last show. I was spinning, defending Joseph here.
Oh, Joe's coming
So
up. Excellent.
there he is. And then Randy tried to make it out that I was attacking Joseph.
Oh,
Jesus, that was
Randy's.
funny.
He's one in a million, Randy is. He makes me chuckle. He really does.
Joseph,
Yeah.
I put my neck
Check.
out on the chopping block today for you, and then Randy said I was attacking you. He's just
Why did you put your head on the chopping block?
oh, because I was saying that we need to keep you around. We need to keep you happy. We need to stop
I
doing
am
fake news.
dude,
To
I am
to to,
happy.
Good.
to doing fake news about, like, we had people just having a bitch fest about your broadcast. I thought it was magnificent.
Who
They said the
fake?
Haps team was
Who are they?
furious at you. I'm not going there.
Okay.
Uh, they
I don't
were
know.
they were saying things like, you should be banned from the network and all this other crap. I had to leave the broadcast, and I said it was featured. How can they be mad if they featured the broadcast? It was brilliant, buddy. It was freaking brilliant what you did. Like, it inspired me.
Well, I appreciate that. I just tried to use what you know. Sorry, I had to turn the light on. There, it's a little dark in here. Um, I it's just used a common um, just a technique that's a lot of people use in live stream.
Yeah,
Mm.
If you go on to
but
places like comicbook.com or
mm-hmm. Yeah,
a lot of live stream places, they'll use a third party program like StreamYard or Zoom
yeah,
as their basis for the conference call,
yeah,
and then they'll overlay all their graphics and logos on top of it, and they'll send that out to whatever platform they go to. And
yeah.
it's not rocket science. I don't think I did anything too groundbreaking, but
Well, you
I,
did it
I
through OBS though.
It sounds
I've,
complex to me.
You
I've been
merged
using
it.
OBS for 6 years, though. It's
Right,
not.
but someone was saying that you just go to Zoom and you can magically go into to Hapsland, and I went, no,
No, no,
no,
you can't
there's
do
no
that.
setting for that. And I
Well,
said,
I
unless you know what you're talking about, be quiet.
I really appreciate it. I don't. I feel like you didn't have to really go to bat for me. It's a very humbling.
I'm so sad that you had to say to your subscribers, I don't know if I'm coming back.
Well, I don't. I don't know how I'm going to be able. I'm not going to go down that because there's people in
No,
the room
please.
that's going to take what I say and
Well,
Yeah.
construe it.
you're in a safe place here with me. Just look at me.
I
Don't look at,
understand that, and trust me,
yeah,
dude. This kind of stuff rolls off my back. If you had,
Mm.
I've been live streaming since 2004. The
right.
things that I've seen, the
Right.
people that I've encountered, the groups that, y- dude, it's this. I don't. This stuff rolls off my back like water.
Yeah.
Doesn't
But
really
but
shake
but
me.
but you know what
Doesn't
I
really.
love? You took something that was kind of a poo patty and made it usable. You did.
Well,
You took a shitty situation and you modified it and used a platform. Like poor Colin there is losing sleep over, ratio. What would you say,
Oh,
aspect
yeah.
ratio? I said to him,
Aspect
the average person doesn't
ratio.
have a clue what you're saying. Please stop. And then
He
he
did. That's what
basically
he said. He
he
said it like that.
attacked me and said, "Yes, they do, Michael. They understand. They really do,
Oh,
do they?" Yeah.
I do appreciate the love, Michael. I want you to know that. And I got to say, man, since our since I've come to know you personally,
Hmm.
you have sincerely been one of the most genuine people that I've met, and most encouraging. And
hater.
yeah, I mean, there's we were excited last night. We were happy of the fact that you know we used the tool that was given to
Yeah.
us and we modified it. And
Yeah. Oh no, you transformed a crappy situation and shined through a crappy situation. I was so proud of you.
it
Here's the
was
thing though, and I wasn't. You
there's
thought I was
nothing
joking.
scientific about it though.
There is
It's
some with the brain power of most. That is scientific. That's all I'm going to say. That's the nicest way of saying it.
I love you,
The
Pablo.
Yeah, the coolest thing that happened out of that is there is another Michael Bathurst using my photo. You invited the other Michael Bathurst. You
I
did
had
not
no idea
invite me.
there's two of them.
There's one, and instead of L, it's a one. So Pablo, if you can hear this, there's another person. He's been doing this for a while, pretending he's Michael Bathurst. So the person that tried to come up, that was not me. That was the other Michael Bathurst.
Well, here's the weird thing.
Yeah.
Were you in the Zoom last night?
No.
There is a split screen of this individual.
Yeah.
He comes up for a fraction of a second.
It's not me.
Well, it didn't look like you.
No, it wasn't me. I think it's a girl.
No, it wasn't a girl.
You sure? There's some manly girls. Oh, Colin, just stop it. He's just stop it.
I'm not
See,
going there. I'm not
yeah, look
going
at.
there. I'm still thinking about Lou Ferrigno. You know, did Joseph
You're
freeze?
thinking if his biceps that big, what else, right? Is that what you're saying? Where are you going, sir, with this?
I think Joseph is frozen.
I think he's frozen. I think he's heard too much. He's heard too much.
Oh,
He's seen too much.
Deep in thought.
He can't unsee what he's seen.
No, perish such foolish thoughts.
Do you want to drop down and come back up, Joseph, and try? Or are you good? Oh, there he is. Okay,
There
I
he
think
is.
he's going to try again.
It makes
But
sense.
yeah.
Ooh.
So Pablo, please, if you can look into that. There is a gentleman pretending to be Michael Bathurst, and he tried to go up on their broadcast yesterday, and that was not me.
Right.
Yeah. So
It's not Lou.
he used to use my photo. Now I think it's just a black image.
Right.
Yeah. And
So
that's
he's on the
okay.
blacklist. Yeah.
my app just froze and crashed. It literally just the whole thing just went
Yeah.
straight to my phone's desktop.
Yeah.
Um,
Are you
I know
happier than you were? Can I ask you that? Are you happier than you were 3 days ago?
Thanks, Ted. Appreciate it.
I mean, I don't think the gravitas of people are overlooking. They're looking at my actions as one thing, but they're not understanding the almost full year of heart and passion and soul, blood, sweat, and tears that myself and a lot of other people within the art community. I can only speak from the art community because even though I'm a musician, I'm not part of the musician community on Happs. I've spent a lot of time building that up and getting to know getting to know a lot of amazing people that have not become friends, they've become family.
Well
And
said.
that organically happened here on this
Mm-hmm.
platform on Happs. Um, in that aspect, I will always be happy. For the people that have subscribed, for the people that have donated and threw me some coin, that is something that I will never be able to return. The only way I know is just to go live and create art. A creator is going to create. That's what I was designed to do. That is my godfathered ability to do what I was supposed to do is create.
Makes sense. Yeah.
And people will see what I do as creativity. And yeah, I got on the stream last night. I am upset about certain things. I'm upset about a lot of things. I'm not losing sleep over it.
Good.
It's not keeping me awake in the middle of the night.
Yay.
It's no, not over a social media streaming platform. I have so much
Yeah.
stuff going on in my own life.
Me too.
This
Yeah.
is 1/10 of the crap that Joe has to go through. I mean,
Yeah.
basically, I would be
It's the icing on a cake. Is that what you're saying?
well. It was a way for me to unwind at night, and it
Yeah.
still is. It's I have a very complex life, and I don't mention much about what I have to do in my day to day.
Mm-hmm.
And I guarantee you, what I have to do on my day to day is a lot different than what most people's day to day are. Um, in saying that,
Yeah.
I'm unhappy with the way things have went. Although there are people on here that will totally disagree that we need to be loyal and we need to be patient, and this is a free platform, and this is a service provided to us for free, and we need to be
Mm-hmm.
okay. I get that. I understand that. I know the heart behind that, and I get it. At the same time, it becomes a broken record after a while, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm hearing it, and it just honestly, um, yeah, there are things that change that will drastically affect the art community. in,
He's breaking up
not
again.
wrong. Sorry.
Yeah.
Uh,
What
can you
what
guys hear
phone
me?
are you using right now? Are you using like an Apple phone? I,
Yeah,
uh, yeah, because
iOS.
Apple today has been not good. It's not been a good day for Apple on here at all, and it's constant. So I think they're trying to fix the Apple situation. If you're on your computer, which Colin and I are on, it seems seamless. It's perfect. I miss being able to upload photos and music, and but I wouldn't have had this opportunity with all the people that I've had recently. So I'm very
Yeah.
grateful for that.
Am
And
I still breaking up?
no, you're good now.
Better now.
You're good.
Okay.
And also
Let
want to
me
know
let me.
did the Hulk bicep, did it frighten you at all? And was there any fragrance under the armpit there when you when I saw that picture, I howled at how small you looked beside him. He's a mammoth
Right.
of a man, right? Lou Ferrigno.
Um,
Yeah.
I will say this. Lenny posted something in the chat just then, and she says, "I
Yeah.
believe that you owe several an apology, including the team and myself. I don't owe anyone an apology, except for Lenny. I will say that much. I will own up to that. That uh, it's just you hear the same thing every stream you go into, and it's just a broken record, and it gets annoying. And then when I get annoyed, the fleshly humanity side of me comes out, and then
Yeah.
I get irritated.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and that's normal. That's just me acting out. And I truly I admire you, Lenny, and I thank you so much for all the many hours you spent on the creative multiverse and dropping coins. That part is very real and very tangible. Then a lot of people want to put individuals up on a pedestal when they forget that they're in fact human and very flawed.
Oh yeah.
Um, I am just
Thank you.
as jacked up as the next person to me. I have so many flaws. I have trust issues. I have anxiety. I suffer with chronic depression, and yeah, I talked about it on Tim Conrad's mental health just literally the day before the app refreshed.
Mm,
But I don't feel I owe the Happs team an apology. And
okay.
here's the reason why.
Perfect.
When they went live on their founder, am I still clear? Am I breaking up?
No, you're good
You're
so far. Yeah,
perfect.
you're
When
good.
they did the founder thing on Friday, they said that they have
Yes.
been reaching out to the community to pull out information to make the app what it is today.
Right.
Oddly enough, nobody in
Mm-hmm.
the art community in my circles
Mm-hmm.
were ever contacted by anyone from the Happs team about our input in is this going to be good for the artist? Do you
Right.
feel that this need? I feel that the people they reached out to were not the art community, but were people agents within the music industry that pulled people to get here on this platform to get their 1 million views, and then they bailed. That's what I feel happened.
Mm-hmm.
And then they magically drop coin into our accounts to appease us and say, I'm not going down that rabbit hole again. I've
Mm-hmm.
said my piece on it 100 times, but
I got
I
the
don't.
same I got the same coin. All the people that have been on for a certain amount of time got the coin. So I don't think they were appeasing you, to
Yeah,
be honest.
I, I would say at the end of the day, I sincerely apologize to Lenny. Lenny just she's trying to do her best, and I understand, but at the same
Yeah.
time, I think unfair if she could pull herself
You're
Is
breaking
there
up.
the
any
art
way you could go on your
creators
computer?
like her.
Is there any way you could go on your computer
Am I
for a few
breaking up
minutes?
again?
You're breaking up pretty bad. It it's
I,
if
I,
it's not too much to ask, could you just go on your computer and we could see the difference even as a test? That would be great.
Even
Because
audio
Colin,
only.
um,
Yeah.
or
I
just
really don't
audio,
want to get on the computer.
or just audio maybe.
Here, turn off camera.
Yeah, let's try that, and then we can hear it because right now it's breaking up really bad.
Okay.
That's way better already. I can
Okay.
hear you. Yeah.
Alrighty. Can you guys? You got me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. It's still
Yeah,
not
Okay.
yeah.
great.
Okay.
It's a bit like the Freakazoid robot. Do you remember Midnight Star?
Well,
Freakazoid
let me.
robots and androids. You know that. Yeah.
What about now?
It's about the same. It's not you. It's the app right now
I,
with
I really
and
don't want to
many
get on the computer.
and many people don't
You
haven't
can't.
had the ability to get on yet. It's getting better.
Oh, something like that.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
That was weird.
It was.
It was
Very.
very.
Well,
Hello.
feedback.
Feedback.
I think he's
I
trying to
think
go
he's
on his
trying to go on his
computer.
computer. Can you hear me?
Vaguely.
Vaguely. All right. I turned off echo cancellation.
Okay,
Okay.
Yeah.
but now
No,
we're
But now
echoing
we're
like
echoing
crazy.
like crazy.
no feeding back. Yeah.
As much as I love to hear my
That's what happens when James does it.
yeah, James
Yeah.
does that on purpose though.
Ah.
Yeah,
Testing 1 2.
that's way better.
Thank you. Um. I tell you. You know what? The people. Am I clear or am I breaking up?
You're clear to me.
Yeah, yeah.
The people I
The
feel bad
the
for.
the other thing we could
The
do, if
people
it's okay
my
with
heart
you,
hurts for right now.
in the future, is we could do a broadcast from like once a week type of thing, and just update everybody on the progress because I do find that certain things are getting better. He's gone, and
Joe
I don't
dropped.
blame him. I don't blame him. No, I think he's frustrated. It's not working. We can barely hear him. But that's the Apple right now. So
Right.
Colin, that we can do this. They can move it up and down and slide up and down. I found that out by and
Mm.
that noise canceling thing. Wow, you need it. If you don't have it,
Mm. Yeah.
he's
Definitely.
got the candies out, guys. If he has the candies out,
That's like hitting the jukebox. You've got the
yeah.
candy.
Oh, really? Do you think we need to hit the jukebox, my friend?
I, I,
You,
I'm not really sure.
we're
I'm not really
close.
sure.
We're close.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think Fonzie has like maybe one record left in him?
I think he's got one more. I can't even
One more
talk with this.
record. So
It's
so
huge.
and
Yeah.
if now in the 50s records were only 2 minutes long.
Mm. You, Pablo's talking to you, I think, in the comments.
Hi. Have you tried stereo on, echo off? Yeah, he tried that, Pablo. He's just frustrated. He left. It's okay. It's okay. It's I had the same thing the other day. Oh, you're there. Okay. All right.
In the room. Yeah, he's in the room.
Yeah, he's back. He's back.
He's
Yeah.
backstage
There we go.
and front
Okay.
stage, center
He's on his
stage.
computer now.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome back, Joe.
No.
Wow, what a difference.
I
Holy
know.
mackerel.
What a
Holy
difference. Holy mackerel.
yeah.
So.
There we go.
He's got effects and everything. What's going
Oh,
on there?
Look at that. Unbelievable. We can
Oh,
see the
yeah.
follicles in your nose now.
Yeah.
Um. No. Let me finish my thought.
Sure.
The people. All right. So, Lenny, apologies. I hope you can look past it. I'm a flawed individual. I have a lot of issues. And I just mentioned that. Um, I don't feel I owe the Happs team an apology because they encouraged us to use their platform and find ways and abilities to use and push the software and the platform to new levels. Um, and so I did that. And so actually, I've been using this technology of Zoom and OBS for a long time. If you
Mhm.
go to my website, I'm going to type it in the thing right now. Lindsay Badger and myself do a live stream every 2 weeks called PopX, and it's a pop culture, comic book, retro, nerdy type thing.
Mhm.
And so we do that, and we use Zoom. We screen capture Zoom, and then I overlay all the cool graphics on top of it, and I send it straight to YouTube.
Yeah.
I don't feel I owe the team an apology because they created a platform and they encouraged us to use the platform, and that's exactly what I did. Um, here's the people that really it hurts me, and one of them's in the room right now. I feel really bad for Pablo and for Peter.
Agreed.
My heart aches for these guys. These two men single-handedly formed a community and gave us the updates, the insight, the intel. They
Yes.
did the creator spotlight. They did Happs takeovers, and they did all of this, and literally in one fell swoop, it was gone. And have they been basically diminished to nothing more than email?
So
And
but there's never been an announcement that I'm aware of, and I
there
don't want to
isn't.
interrupt you.
No, no,
So
no. You're not.
I just want to know where you got the intel
It doesn't matter where I
and
got it.
what.
It doesn't
Okay,
matter where I
it
got
doesn't
it.
matter. Okay, but
Doesn't
it is
matter.
real. It's real.
As far as I know.
Okay, it's
So
not speculation.
have you seen
Just
them
some.
on since the app went live?
No,
And you
no.
won't. So
I think I got dismissed. That was beautiful. Okay, go
you're
ahead.
welcome. But I think it just. I mean, they're the. And if you notice, he's not commenting back because he can't. Do you know what I mean?
I
I am
do.
happy. Oh, I'm happy.
Don't worry. Be
Um,
happy. Okay.
but I just feel for those two because I really feel so connected to Pablo and Peter, and he can comment back, but I don't think he's allowed to, Lenny, because the chats are archived and reviewed, and there's certain things that I'm sure that they're allowed and not allowed to talk about.
Exactly. The
But
parameters. There's parameters.
oh heck yeah, there's perimeter.
Guidelines. Yeah.
But anyway, moving on past that, I mean, they could magically show up tomorrow, and that would be awesome. And then I would be proven wrong, and everything will be gone. That would be a really good in case scenario. But
Hi, Anna. Yeah.
yeah,
Does anybody want to ask Joseph some questions that are civil? Civil questions?
civil questions.
Civil questions? Kind questions?
What in the world?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I've got a question.
Sure. Sure. Yeah.
Joseph, have
But
you
no, I
ever
think we should open
considered,
up to questions because they've been patient.
just a question? That's why I'm about to ask it. Yeah, Joseph,
Yeah.
have you ever considered getting a British guy to do like a trailer for your PopX?
There was this one time. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you said that. There was this one time. This one guy from a platform called Blab. It was just so organic how it came together. And if I could be so enlightened here just for a moment,
Okay.
just to kind of share this somber tone of voice that just resonates deep within.
Yeah. It melts like butter in a pan.
Oh, like a
Yeah.
big stick of butter, man.
Yeah. Does he have a
It's
background that looks like
well.
the David
Listen,
Letterman show
listen,
currently?
listen here, listen here. This this is what makes me work in the morning when I wake up. This is the just wait for it. Just wait for it.
This is PopX Cast, where science fiction meets pop culture. We're a geek podcast for geek culture, so are you ready to get your geek on? Sit back, relax, step out of your TARDIS and warm up your chimichangas because this is PopX Cast.
Well done, Colin.
I like
Well
that.
done.
Oh man. And
Beautiful.
then there's the outro.
From everyone at PopX Cast, thanks for listening. Be sure to give us a 5-star rating on iTunes and subscribe for more great content. Drop us an email, popxcast@gmail.com. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook and YouTube, all at PopX Cast. Get your geek on.
Wow.
It's so good, dude. It's
Awesome.
I
That's
love you.
amazing. That's amazing.
I love you,
You know,
love
sweet
he's
pea.
Colin.
never made an intro, an outro, a notro for me. So
Oh,
well
dude.
done.
No, I had to really romance the stone to get him to do that for me.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
that'll be in
bless
the
you.
book. Is that what you're saying?
it's in the
It's
book.
only in the book. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I gotcha. Maybe a movie.
Bless you.
These Volpex cost, eh?
So,
So
so you and Colin have a rich
It was an
history.
honor.
That's what you're saying.
It
Colin,
was an honor.
Colin is been with
Bless you.
me. He's seen the official beginnings of when we started PopX on Blab back in the day.
Mhm.
We're talking 6, maybe 7 years ago.
Wow.
So when I
Yeah.
see Colin in a chat, I just like, oh, I like that guy.
Bless
You
you.
know what's scary though? As nice as that voice was, I think it's better now.
It is more refined.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think that
Well,
there's a new level of pain in there that
a
isn't in
the
that.
level of
That's a more joyous guy in that one. Where this one, this is a guy that's been dragged around the block. You know, you can hear
yeah,
it
gone
now.
through the blood. Yes.
Yeah, he's
We have
been
a
through the
question from
ringer.
Sweet
He's come
Sweet
out.
Pea. How are you, my friend? It's good to see you. I am too blessed to be stressed. Thank you so much, Sweet Pea.
Yeah,
She is a star. She really is.
I like that girl, Sweet Pea.
it's very
Um,
kind.
so I hope you guys, everybody feels better about everything. You know, I don't, I'm not, I'm not a bad person. I just figure things out. A creator is
Mm.
going to create, and I just use technology to my advantage.
Yeah,
That has been when I worked in the industry, in the theater industry, we had to figure out ways to do things visually on screen, and
yeah,
I've always been doing that.
yeah.
And you have to roll with it. You have to go with it. And what works works. And I'm just using this software, which
Hmm.
allows me to stream using another piece of software that is coupled with a streaming piece of software, and bada boom. Not very hard.
So Tony says I have two other streams running right now.
That's awesome.
Well, how do I stop them?
You have 2 streams running?
I supposedly have two other streams besides this one running right now.
I have no idea.
I don't see how you can have. Because
I
the timer
How
on the
is
other
that?
one.
How is that, Tony?
Well,
Is
here's the
like,
thing.
and I believe
When you
Tony.
end a stream, sometimes when you end a stream, it takes it a
Yeah,
little while for it to cycle
I've
out.
noticed that. I've noticed that, especially yeah,
That could be
especially when
because
you're
the timer
enlightened like
finished
I
running,
am.
Michael.
I think the gods
I
let
read
that
the
run
number
a
out
little
to you.
longer. That's what
Yeah.
it is. Yeah.
I read the number out to you, Michael, that it was 1 hour 38 and 28
Hmm.
seconds. So it had to have stopped.
But
It's
Yeah.
weird.
thank you for the invite. I want to go. I just got home from men's group. Monday
Yeah.
nights is always devoted to men's ministry. That's what I do.
Hmm.
Um, so if there's no more questions or anything, I hope people that feel weird and disgruntled towards me, they can look past the flaw, the human side, and see the
Hmm.
heart at what I'm doing.
Yeah.
That would be appreciated. And
Yeah.
I don't think I have anything else to say that's not already been said without sounding like a broken record.
Well
Yeah.
said.
You don't want to circle the train
No,
like other people do. I
exactly.
get it. I
Yes.
understand.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Repetition is the mother skill, though, I think. Okay, so I wish you well, my friend.
Good to see you,
And
Joe. Good
and
to see
we're
you.
gonna end the broadcast here
Sounds like
if
Well,
fun.
we can all
honestly,
be
I love
humble
you
and
guys.
kind.
I love you guys.
Oh,
Yep.
I
Take
lost my nougat on
care,
the
buddy.
last one. You should
All the
watch it.
best, man.
I think you'll have a
I'm good. You know what? I've seen enough drama on here for the past 48 hours.
yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah. Be good, be kind.
I like what Lenny said here. Be kind. It will get you farther in life. And Vanita did the most beautiful broadcast today. She did like Vanita's kindness, love, uncompassionate. It was sweet. She was reaching out to everybody, basically saying, "Calm down" in a nice way, and very like a ministry. I've
Yeah,
never seen that. Yeah,
Vanita's
go
good
ahead.
at that. I like her. She's got a very sweet spirit about her, for
So
sure.
I was exactly what I needed when I needed it. Thank you to everybody in the room. And if you can enjoy my other broadcasts that are running simultaneously right now, I'd appreciate that.